Hello guys, so welcome to KO Tutorials. So let's continue with the next part of this tutorial. So let's get started. So as you can see over here, we have started with the texturing part for this particular stage designing over here. So let's continue that. So I'll be just duplicating this all over here. So before that, let's give some color to it. I'll just assign a color over here. So let's go into the material. I'll just assign a V-Ray material over here. Because although it's very far, so let's just select this whole thing. Let's go into material and let's assign that. After that, select this whole thing, select this, and let's just group it again, and let's duplicate that over here. Slightly we can rotate it. Again we'll duplicate that. And select this. Alright, so save your file again. Now we'll be just texturing this chairs over here. So I'll just ungroup that. I'll go into this. I'll assign this same texture over here. And let's give again a UVW map. And let's just set it. Okay. Hope so you are assigning a perfect shader. I think that's a wrong shader. Okay, that's perfect now. So what we'll be doing over here is like, I can just select this. I'll slightly make it straight. I'll delete this all and I'll just duplicate this. So select this and let's just duplicate that. Select that. So the same way, as you can see, we have already assigned this. So let's just duplicate this. We'll delete this whole thing. Let's just duplicate that. Alright. So once you're done over here, although we can just select this, let's go into material. Let's take a V-Ray material and let's give a black color. Let's give a bit of reflection, not much, and we can work with Fresnel reflections. So R glossiness and H glossiness. Okay. Just assign that. Looks much better now. After that, I can go over here. I can do some branding over here if you require. So before that, I can just give a color to it. I can just go over here I can take a text over here. Let's take a text. Auto grid, activate that. And alright. So you can just go into this and give extrude modifier. Give a extrude modifier. So let's go into the material and I'll just give a black shader. So select this, and for this, if you need any kind of a carpet texture or something, you can give a texture. So if you have any kind of a texture over here, I'll just take this texture. Let's see how it looks like. No, I was just trying it, but it won't look good over here. No. Sorry, doesn't look good. We'll just clear that. So, anyways, not a problem. I'll just assign a color to it for now, or any kind of darkish color. That's it. Alright. So how you can do some kind of a light setup over here? We can do some light setup. I can go over here. I'll go into the lights. I'll take a photometric light and let's take a target light. So I can just take a target light over here. I'll save the file. I'll slightly just shuffle it. Shuffle this light a bit up. You can also use IES. No, we won't use IES over here. I can use this target light over here. I'll give a shadow, V-ray shadow over here. I'll just make it as more of a realistic. Point this, you can use it accordingly. Even you have a few templates, whatever templates you want to use, you can use the templates also. Okay, photometric, you can also make it a kind of a spotlight also. That would be much better, I guess. So we can uh, use it as a spotlight. I can increase its the intensity of it. From here you can work with its hotspot beam, follow field, how much you want you can set that. And most importantly is your near and far attenuation. So how long my light should go, that can be defined with this stuff. So I can slightly rotate it. So definitely you can just reduce this hotspot much better. You can go over here, target, you can set up a target also, and how you want. You wanted 100 halogen, you want any kind of a processed light, sorry, fluorescent light, I'm sorry. So I'll make this as spot, that would be much better for now. So I'll use a spotlight over here, and I can increase its percentage, that's the intensity, like this. And even if you want, I'll just make it as a local, and I can slightly shift this up. Mirror that, copy it, I can just push it over here. So that is definitely possible. I can again shift this both lights, same over here, can be done. Also you can add some V-ray lights from the top. There are a lot of things that can be done. So I'll go into this and I'll set the temperature over here. I can just set the temperature. I'll go with a multiplier, double-sided, invisible, no decay. So slightly rotate it over here, and I'll again mirror it over here, off the cast shadow, reduce the multiplier. Let's just render and see how it looks like. Okay, so too much of light will be definitely reducing the lights. 1.5. I'll do some render settings, basic render settings. As we are doing it, we'll be doing that. I'll go into this adaptive subdivisions. Catmull room. environment, GI environment. Color mapping, will keep it as exponential. GI, enable, irradiance map, light cache. We'll keep this as medium, 120, 40. Now let's render and see how it looks like. Okay, too much of so we'll go into this 0.5, 0.2 over here. So I can just go into this. I'll reduce the percentage, reduce the percentage. So rendering, render setup. Now let's render and see. Because of this white color, you're getting more illumination over here. Now looks better. Can you see that? So I changed the color to black because it was already white. So that's the reason. Now you can work with the lights. Okay. So there are a lot of things to be done over here. Definitely will be doing that. So if I increase the intensity, let's see how it looks like. So we have taken two photometric lights and let's render and see. Okay. So there are a lot of things will be working out over here. You can also take some more photometric lights. That's your target light. So before this, I'll take a free light over here. I'll push it up and I'll make it as a rectangular. I'll rotate it in 90 degree. Oops. Just select the light, rotate in 90 degree. After that, I'll increase its width and length. I can just take it as a warm. Instead of that, even you can go over here. You can take it as a cylinder also, not a problem. So if you're taking a cylinder, then you can slightly reduce the radius, and let's go over here and I'll just rotate it. I'll increase its length a bit over here. I'll put this light over here. So that will be an area which is affecting over here. We can reduce this. We have a near and far attenuation also. If you want to use it, you can go with that also. You can go with the cool color over here. So we are not defined this attenuation, that's the reason it's going very far. So if you just define it, it's going to only cover that much of the area. If we off other lights, then we can check out that light stuff properly. I'll just off that. If I increase this, now we will see that there would be a perfect spread of that particular light. That we can see, but we need to off these lights. We can try that. If it is kept in a hollow part, then that would give you a perfect feel. As you can see, the spotlight is also. So I need to do a lot of things over here with that. So instead of that, I'll just take a rectangle. Let's see how it looks like. Okay, this looks perfect. I can use this. So we'll be definitely using this over here wherever you require that. So guys, if any doubts, please put it in the comment section over here. So please like and subscribe my YouTube channel. So we'll continue the rest of the part in the coming tutorial. So thanks for watching this tutorial.